What are some of the things you did suspension-wise to your RS3 to dial it in for racetrack? Did you find a noticeable difference between using a staggered setup via a square versus a square setup? We actually talk about this on one of our product pages. Is it the TTRS springs page?
I believe it's the RS.
Okay, so go look at the RS3 springs, and we discuss in detail all the alignment settings and setup that we did to the car. If you do that and with all of our parts, the car will handle in a totally different way from stock. And it does something pretty incredible where the car actually turns. And so you go into a corner, you turn the steering wheel, and the rear end just comes around with the front end. The staggered setup, I don't think is a big deal. I don't think you're going to gain that much from it. It just gives you a little bit more tire up front, and that's a
Not a terrible thing.
more tire is always better, assuming you need more grip at that end of the car.
Yep.
If your car is pushing, then certainly more front tire is good. But for example, if your car is pushing, you don't necessarily want to put a lot more tire in the rear. It's just going to make it pushy worse. But if you want, for simplicity's sake, which I think is notable, then you can just go to track and swap front and rear tires.
I was just going to say that you will generally get more life out of your tire if you can do front rear rotations, because wear patterns are generally so much different. Unless you want to do a lot of mounting and dismounting and flip edges.
I would skip the staggering. It's not worth the difference if you're worried about spending lots of money on tires. The tires are freaking expensive. But yeah, enjoy. Those cars are really fun when they're set up right. Our S3, our 8V.5 S3 was